Happy Thursday. So let's jump into the pre-market prep for today. So we did have some news today. I just want to show pretty much the economy calendar. So we had GDP, we had international trade of goods, and also jobless claim at 8:30, and the market actually took a pretty negative. So we actually had a nice sell-off. But let's jump into pretty much how am I feeling. Woke up naturally at 3:53. Right before my alarm, review my trade from yesterday, meditated gratitude, prayed, jiu-jitsu training, 7:45 coffee, sunlight, audiobook. Slept around 6 hours. I did eat a bit late last night. I wasn't too hungry. It was more like I was anxious and I wanted to eat. Yeah, so I ate a bit late, causing me to go to sleep a little bit later, and also was on my phone yesterday. I, being honest with myself, even though I traded, my performance was good yesterday. Losses still affect me, and my negative vices I have is food and not going to sleep early for some reason. But I'm happy with my performance yesterday. Yes, there's always room for improvement, and yes, I let it get a little bit out of control in the sense I should have managed my risk a little bit better. But overall, my performance wasn't bad. So again, I can't let those things out, because the thing is, it kind of like it works like a roller coaster effects. It just go downhill. So from there, like, because I didn't sleep well or anything like that, could cause my trading today to not perform as well. So it's not good. So I also need to take in check and be more mindful of those bad decisions I tend to make when I tend to have like a red day. I feel like I go to that, especially when it's a big red day. It kind of affects me emotionally and mentally. So I want to take all that in consideration and make sure that I'm in the right mindset. And if I feel myself slipping, I need to just call it. Because again, the last thing I could do. Yes, I would like to make money, but the last thing is I don't want to get in a deeper hole this week. I'm still green for the month. I'm nicely, so it's just that being aware. But that being said, let's jump into pretty much the lower market. So as you can see, SPY, it's actually gapping lower. Currently trading below 500. QQQ gapping below as well, trading around 420. So I mean, this does not look like it actually looks like a potential good bear flag on daily to the downside. AMD, what I like about AMD, a potential bear flag. With this one, I want to be patient, but below 150. I like from lower. Jumping into Meta. So Meta is an earning play. We're gapping. It's a big gap lower. So I'm not really loving it, because it's way. When we have a gap like this, we tend to, not always, but we tend to have a doji candle like on the daily. So we might chop around today, but I want to have it there because again, we have high volume in the stock because it was earning, and the overall market is no sign lower, so it might just take Meta with it. So negative news, and also the overall market is pushing lower. It might see some continuation lower. That's kind of like my train of thought. Nvidia, with Nvidia is pretty simple, pretty much a bear flag as well on the daily potentially. So this one is just paying attention to price action, but I do like it to move lower. And then I have coin. So coin is just again kind of like this. All my plays are to the downside. With coin, I like it because we are showing relative weakness in pre-market session, and we have this pretty much potential daily bear flag, and I feel like we could see a potential move to this week low, but we're already breaking down and getting close to that low. But let's jump into the smaller time frame. So if we jump into Nvidia, so Nvidia is very simple. It's more paying attention to price action. At the time I was creating this game plan, I liked it below yesterday low day, but now that we're pushing even lower, I like it below pre-market low and pretty much psychological go 780. So if we could break those two levels, I feel like we could see some nice continuation. Even though a pullback wouldn't look bad, but because everything is just nose-diving lower, we might just continue off the open. Looking at Meta, so Meta is again earning play, so it's just a big gap up. So I just want to pay attention to price action, but we do have a couple levels here, and we are kind of like in a free zone in the sense that we don't have zones levels besides this one, this daily level. So it's just paying attention to price action, potential rejection of 420. But again, because of the big gap up lower, big gap lower, we might just shop around today. It could happen. I've seen that happen plenty of times, especially on mega caps when we have a big gap lower or higher. Looking at AMD, so AMD it's just kind of like very similar setup as Nvidia. It's just paying attention to price action. We do have a showing relative weakness, so below. At the time I was creating this game plan, I liked it below 150, but now that we're holding around this area, I like it below this pretty much after hours low. So we could break that low just for continuation. And then we have coin. So coin is just showing some really nice weakness in pre-market session. So at the time I was creating this game plan, I liked it below 220, but now that we're showing a ton of weakness again, just I want to pay attention to what price action tells me, but I don't want to jump the gun. I want to make sure I take a back seat and let price action tell me the story. We might just flush off the open, but if it happens, it is what it is. But I don't want to. I want to wait for a clear pattern. Again, I want to make sure I take advantage of good opportunities. I don't want to be hopeful. Yes, yesterday I had a nice red day, but yesterday is in the past. Today is a new day. I can't be thinking about that. If I see myself slipping again, I need to just take a backseat, even if there's great opportunity, because I know, yes, I can make money, but also I could lose. And the thing is that when I'm not in the right mindset, my losses can get a little bit out of control. So I want to make sure that I take everything in consideration and pretty much focus on process, focus on waiting for a clear pattern, waiting for a good setup. If the setup doesn't want to work out, get out of the trade and just wait for another opportunity. So that being said, let's have a great day today.